It's such a sad story, you know. You require a lot of emotional stuffs, you know, moving on the whole during the whole when you act on the movies. I mean, you cried a lot, you shout a lot, you scream a lot.
就是演出来的呗。
After you, his face, the way he speaks in the love, was so perfect for this part.
让我亲你一下。
He is the baddie. He's a bad guy. Actually, he's the guy that he's a very well. What I would like to say is he's a very unfortunate guy because he's been sexually abused during his childhood, and he went to a place which is unknown to him, and then he met with some triad people, brought him up, and then trying to make him as one of the big gangster in Shanghai. But unfortunately, he fell in love with someone that he loves. So that became the tragedy of the whole movie.
He always turned around, you know, try to stay away from the reality, because it's difficult and tough to know who he is. You know, I believe most people don't want to know who they are.
他是一个非常非常难得的演员。那我又觉得他是一个非常用功的演员，他不是小聪明啊什么。可能对于大陆人来说，中国人来说，可能不觉得什么，说哎他的普通话不错，但是对于一个香港演员来说，他们的普通话应该是
可能记不得了，
是不太好。但是对他来说，他拍戏的时候经过他的那个很刻苦的那个，因为他有很多台词是一个镜头拍下来很长的，台词非常多，需要他有非常好的那个普通话的底子。他每天都在读那些台词，我觉得他是一个非常用功的演员。
我想亲你一下。
现在。
如果没有他的话，这个电影是一个就不够精彩。可能在前面很多场面的镜头，还有很多张国荣的那个从很小开始到很大的，他们变化非常多。但是他的变化当中有好多的女人，他的生活中出现了很多的女人。可能陈凯歌导演说的女人不只是如意一个，是一种群体式的。他的生活中有很多的女人，可能就是这些女人把他的命运，把他的生活全部改变，把他的生活全部弄得很好像到最后他的结局也很可怜。可能他说的不完全，我觉得可能不完全是如意一个人，是一种群体的这种。
She is very talented, yes, I must say. She is very talented and charming. And only except that she gained on a lot of weight. I mean, every single time when I see her, she seems like she is putting on weight again. So, I mean, if she wanted to maintain her stardom or whatsoever, I mean, she need to do some workout.
I mean, we've been preparing for many, many months and talking every day. As soon as Gong Li came, every day is a new idea because she's giving so much. So this is wonderful. So actually, it's a new Gong Li.
很多东西是，跟导演一起谈论，很多镜头是很大的特写，很多东西，因为如意的角色台词不多，台词不是很多，很多东西是他的脸部表情，还有他的眼睛，还有他的思想，用心去想，可能这些东西是对一个演员来说也是比较难的。你没有台词的话，你全靠你的表情去演，那表情又不能很夸张。
So she's great, no question.
I think Gong Li's part is so different from others. You know, although that she grew up already, but mentally that she still remained as a child. The difference between Zhongliang and Ru Yi is that I think Zhongliang's part, even when he's young, that he's already a grown up. because he doesn't have any choice. You know, the confrontation between Zhong Liang's part and Rui's part is just confrontation between the child and the grown-up.
你以为我是谁？你知道我有过多少年？我骗他们，耍弄他们，害他们，把他们踩在脚底下。
你爱过他吗？
Temperance Moon, the film, you know, after Farewell must be different from Farewell, for sure. As a filmmaker, this is very, very important, as everybody knows that. I mean, I can't repeat myself. We also built a quite big set outside of Shanghai, in the suburb of Shanghai. We built a whole Nanking Road, which is, you know, the commercial avenue of Shanghai in the old time. So we really spent a lot of money for that. So you will see. I mean, in the beginning, I told everybody that I would just want to make a small piece. But eventually the film became quite big, you know. I think I was very excited about this. I think it's good to create something like old Shanghai, like old Nanking Road.
Very powerful, I must say, and aggressive in a way. And of course, he has his own magic.
我觉得它是一个有自己特殊的那种味道的那种电影，不是很落俗的，很多模仿啊，还有很多老套的东西，它是很新颖的，可能让你看第一下看上去会很眼前一亮这种感觉，而且很有回味。
He was trying to do something different. Like, to choose me is to do something different. To move the camera all the time is to do something different.
He insists on something very, somehow you find it rather reluctantly to do, but he'll convince you to do something that he wanted you to do.
Making a film is just like, you know, I mean, just, you know, doing a construction, you know, like build a whole tall building, something like that. But it's really great, you know, and so far everything is just went well.
When we were shooting Red Rose, White Rose, the producer came to the set and she watched me for about 4 or 5 hours. And she said, it's true, you are crazy. And Chen Kaige is not crazy enough. So maybe together it would be good chemistry.
If you really want to find a best way to describe, you know, the social change, the culture change in the film, nothing is stable. A lot of change will move very fast. The other reason is that I think that is also the best way to describe, you know, the characters inside the world. The eyes of audience. You know, just following up to, you know, the cameras to find out what's going on inside.
Because of the style of the film, because the camera is moving all the time and 360 degrees, nothing could be on the ground. So all the light is top light. And for some people, top light is not good lighting.
他说你随便走，你随便走到哪里，我的焦点就跟着你哪里。所以我们演员跟他合作来说是非常轻松的，我不要顾忌我一定要走到什么地方，走到这个地方我再回头。如果你走多一点再回头就虚了，就不能演了。我觉得这是一个对于演员跟这个摄影师的一个沟通是最重要的。
Chris used to be like that. I mean, a lot of handheld stuff, you know, like in Chongqing Express, I mean, especially from the materials that you can see from Wong Kar-wai, you know that Christopher Do used to be so good in handheld camera movements.
是跑的挺多的，因为他很多那个镜头是运动镜头，不是只是这样 对准镜头这样，很多是跑来跑去跑很多，有一个镜头是很长的，从楼下跑到上面跑很多地方，那可能拍的时候跑5、6次、10几次的，这种镜头比较多。
He has a lot of interesting ideas, and also he drinks a lot, you know. Yeah. Not only Hannigan, I mean, you know, I think, you know, strong stuff like whiskey every day, you know. But that makes him very, very excited.
To make a film is so much more difficult in China. But I think once I start to bring the whiskey and the beer, everything is much more easy.
Because I really think that filmmaking is part of my life. I'm not complaining, you know, although I suffer a lot, because this is the thing I definitely want to do.
It was such a hurting feelings. Every time when you finished each separate set or scenes, you find yourself so exhausted.
他的生活可能他不在乎外界的东西，可能他也不去管外界的东西，他只是他自己的生活。可能我觉得对他来说，可能这是导演的一个手法，写的2个不同人物的命运，一个出去了，一个在外面，一个愿意接受一些东西，一个就是说不在意外界的东西。我觉得可能这是导演的一种手法。
I think we did what we tried to do. I think that the balance, the crazy style of Chris Doyle and the more structured style of Kaiga, I think together, yeah, I think you can see it in the film. And I'm very proud of it.
I believe my cinema world is totally independent. My cinema world linked with real life, but it's not part of real life. Meaning I mean, my cinema world is like a paradise. Welcome everybody to get in. Everybody has an equal rights, you know, to be who they are. This is what I felt. And no matter you are a gigolo, mafia, you know, peasant, you know, whore, naive child, you know, priest, whoever.